We've got market volatility, tariffs, some cautious optimism from the Treasury Secretary. What's top of mind for you this morning, though?
Yeah, I think going into this week, we have some data coming out later today, and also the FOMC meeting later this week, and so we have seen some softness in economic data, and certainly on the survey side, we have seen consumer sentiment and also business sentiment kind of being pushed down. And now, as we're seeing more data releases on the retail side later today, and in particular also the FOMC meeting, we'll have to see if that negative string of data will materialize.
Yeah, it's the third consecutive monthly drop in consumer sentiment. The retail picture hasn't been very strong. How much of that is pegged on tariffs, do you think, Philip?
It does seem that the tariff news, and particularly the stance of the administration to inflict some pain in the short term on the economy, that's one of the key things we've learned this year. So it does seem that the business sentiment side of things, as well as the consumer sentiment side of things, was impacted by the updated tariff policy.
And then, of course, the big question, you mentioned Powell. Wednesday's the big meeting. We're expecting the Fed to keep rates on hold. But are you still pricing in 2 more cuts later this year?
Our estimation at this point would be 3 cuts. And I think that's going to be one of the big things to watch later in the week as we get new Fed projections. Are the FOMC going to update their dot plots, if you will, down to potentially 3 cuts, and also what is their outlook on near-term inflation? I think that's going to be the 2 areas to watch as we wait for the FOMC later in the week.
And then 2 other meetings. We have Bank of Japan, Bank of England. How important will those policy meetings be for global markets?
I think there will be investors will take a look at those, but I think just given the news flow of late, I think the focus will be on the FOMC for sure, just because we've seen more selling pressure from the U.S. economy, and just given the data, the superior data that the Fed has about the economy, I think that will be a key focus.